Oh. I don't know how long I've been recording. Hey, it's Blue Gal. Good morning. I'm. YouTube's been having a problem today, and I haven't been able to get connected. And I am two things. I am recording video blogs from now on directly onto YouTube because it does limit me to 10 minutes, and I'll do them in two parts usually because I never can just go for 10 minutes. But I've had some feedback that it's helpful to be able to absorb video blogs in chunks of 10 minutes or less. So we're gonna go ahead and manage the time. Well, why is my light doing that? Huh. All right. Technical difficulties all day long. Look at my face. My goodness. Come on now. Adjust. Yeah, it's just easier to do it in 10 minutes chunks. So that's great. Second thing is you might hear my dryer and washer going in the background, and I just want to say if you have my home phone number, you may call me at any time during the day today, and the washer and the dryer better be running. I need to finish laundry today. Okay, you need to get caught up. This is this is a video blog about time management and blogging. We're going to do time management part 1 and blogging part 2, which is also related to time management. And I know you're going to think, well, and by the way, I've been multitasking, knitting, waiting for YouTube to kick in. You're going to think from the title of this post that I'm talking about how to get more blog posts into your day, which, you know, I write for 4 blogs, 5 blogs, and it's going to be 6 pretty soon. I've been invited to join the Borg. I'm going to be doing some writing for Street Profits pretty soon, and that's exciting. I know that means I'm part of the House of Orange. Shh, don't tell anybody, okay? Don't tell anybody. But I went down. I'm cleaning up my house, and I'm getting stuff. You know, it's New Year's resolution time and whatever, and I'm getting getting some things cleaned out, particularly from my studio downstairs. In the basement I have all this yarn and stuff I want to really get going, but look what I found in the basement. Maybe I can pick all of this up at once. I'm going to try. Oh, okay, all right, here we go. Get your act together. Sync Reflections, which is Fly Lady, House Management. Stephanie Wilson's Best Organizing Tips, Confessions of an Organized Housewife. This is actually a really good book, but you know what? It's like a heroin addict saying, you know, I know it's all bad for me, but the really good smack I got in Belgium. If you haven't got time to do it right, when we find time to do it over. Oh, and this is the rewrite of Organized Housewife is Confessions of an Organized Homemaker, revised and updated. But you know, the Housewife one is better. I want you to know it's a much better book. Doing It Now. Flow. This one usually isn't a time management book. This is about pursuit of happiness, but it's in the pile. More Hours in My Day. The Now Habit. Time Power. First Things First. Getting Things Done. More time for yourself every day. A 7-step plan. Wait. A 7-step plan that will change your life. Okay. Step 1. Take all the time management books and give them to the thrift store. Okay. So, so for New Year's, I started to read, you know, I'm a Quaker, and I started to read a book that my Quaker meeting has been reading this past fall called Plain Living, A Quaker Path to Simplicity by Catherine Whitmire. And I just love the preface because she starts talking about how she found a way to plain living and simplifying her life, which has nothing to do with rearranging blocks of time and rearranging activities, really. I'm just going to read a little bit of this to you because I really identified with it. When there were still not enough hours in my long days to balance my commitments to family, work, and personal life, I developed an annual New Year's ritual of writing personal management by objectives. I diligently wrote my relationship, financial, health, and spiritual goals for the new year, and then mapped out extensive strategies, complete with timelines, for how I plan to achieve them. But my personal management by objective strategies never seemed to work out, and I was increasingly perplexed. I felt nudged by vague spiritual longings I couldn't identify, which led me to question my personal goals. What was I really seeking for my life? As I look back now on those early efforts to plan and control my life, I am reminded of the advice of Quaker author Parker J. Palmer. Before you tell your life what you intend to do with it, listen for what it intends to do with you. Changes that had seemed difficult and complicated were suddenly clear. The simplification process was not about sacrifice, but about choosing the life I really wanted. And she goes on and talks about that, and this is kind of trendy. It smacks of boomerism, baby boomerism of we're going to simplify our lives and really boil it down to essentials and get back to spirit and blah blah blah. But I think there's a valuable lesson in all of this, which is number one, what I need to do is not try to move matter around, not try to move, it's what Fly Lady says, which is really good, is you can't organize clutter. You have to get it out, including time management books. But a calendar full of activities is cluttered too, and these blocks of time where you do stuff is just moving. You're not decluttering, and you're not really. To me, if I'm tackling a to-do list as if I'm really accomplishing something, instead of listening for what the next thing to do is. Not that you can't have a list and be organized. You can, but it's really important to allow intuition, and for me and my own personal feelings about this is to listen for the leadings of spirit. But that's a personal thing and not everybody's bag. But and to not try to control everything is a good lesson. And I did open the editorial page and I did chuckle at the first paragraph of Bill Kristol's editorial. I do have to say I did. I chuckled. Sorry. I'm changing the subject here, but Bill Kristol is not the lowest form of life on the planet. I think Dick Morris is. I just want to say that. Okay. I guess I'm going to talk about blogging in part 2, because I think that's really all I had to say. Okay, so we'll stop now and go to part 2. I can't believe I'm done with it. I just wanted to say that. I want to say stop trying to move material things. And chunks of time are material things that you try to move around and control. And sometimes it's important to let go. So on to part 2, and I'm going to talk a little bit about blogging in relation to all of that. Okay, see you there.